Alright, come to a comfortable seated position. You can grab as usual, the muscle of your butt, remove it back so you really have a really nice anchor through the sit bones and we really ground ourselves to the earth. I know it's not really the earth, but we can imagine that we are on the earth. You can roll the shoulders to the ears and then roll them back, and one more time. Shoulders to the ears, shoulders back, and now let the shoulder blades cascade down your back. Let the arms be heavy on the laps with the palm facing up or the palm facing down, that's your choice. We start by taking a deep breath in through the nose and big open mouth exhale. And you can come back to a natural and simple breath. But stay connected to the breath. Notice the quality of the breath. Notice the movements in the upper body as you breathe in and as you breathe out. And when we focus on the breath, we calm down the nervous system. We calm down the mind. Take a moment here to relax all the muscles in your face, especially the thinking muscles, the muscles in the forehead, the space between the eyebrows and the jaw. Relax the back of the neck and the shoulders. Relax the arms completely on the laps, up to the fingertips. Relax the belly, don't hold the belly in. Relax the hips and the glutes. And again here, observe the weight of the body through the sit bones. Relax your legs and your feet. And as the body relaxes, you can also relax the mind. And for this hour of practice, you can let go of any thoughts, let go of any to-do lists, any concerns about the past and the future. And for this 1 hour of yoga, stay present. Present with your breath and present with the physical sensations. And you can set an intention for your practice today. You can think of a quality that you need more in your life, a quality for yourself. It can be anything physical or emotional. And in front of that quality, such as, for example, kindness or flexibility, whatever it is that you need, you can bring the words I am, and you can repeat it 3 times. Now take a deep breath and exhale. You can exhale through the mouth to release tension or stress. Again, take a deep breath and exhale. One last time. Take a deep, deep breath. And fully exhale. And come back to a natural and simple breath. And you can observe what has shifted already. Maybe the mind is quieter, the body is already more relaxed. Bring your hands together in front of your heart. Rub the palms of the hand together to create some heat. Now place the hands in front of the eyes. Make sure you don't smash them. Feel the vibrations and the energy here. Now blink your eyes open. Spread the fingers and release. Alright. So we'll warm up a little bit the neck, just because we can. So bring the chin parallel to the floor. And now as you inhale, you bring the back of the head towards the upper back. You look up basically. Stretch the throat here. And as you exhale, you tuck the chin and you gaze down. And here we stretch the back of the neck. Keep your shoulders down. Inhale to look up. Slowly, mindfully out. And exhale to look down. One more time. Inhale, look up. And exhale, tuck the chin, look down. And inhale back to the center. Now, as we inhale, we turn the head to the right. We align the chin and the right shoulder. And as we exhale, we slowly turn the head to the left. And we align left chin, left shoulder. Inhale slowly to the right. Keep the chin parallel to the floor. Out. And as you exhale, to the left. One more time. Inhale to the right. And exhale to the left. And back to the center. Now, as we inhale, we drop the right ear to the right shoulder. It's not the shoulder that comes up, it's the ear that goes down. And as we exhale, left ear, left shoulder. Oh, that feels good. Right here, right shoulder. You can close the eyes to do that. And left ear, left shoulder. Only the neck moves. One more time. Inhale to the right. And exhale to the left. And back to the center. Now, tuck the chin. And you start to make rotations starting from the right side. And I'll tell you when to change. So as you inhale, you bring the right ear to the right shoulder. Big mindful circle with the neck. Oh my God. And you continue like this just a little bit, very slowly, mindfully. And I'll tell you when to change side. And this is when you realize that your neck and your shoulders are actually quite sore. Now complete this circle, and when the chin reaches the chest, you can go to the left. So you inhale on the way up. And you exhale on the way down. Oh my God. Keep the shoulders down. Slow, mindful rotations. This is really not pleasant. You can complete one more circle. And when the chin reaches the chest, you can lift the chin again and bring your head in the neutral position. Ooh. Oh my word. Alright, good. Now you can change the crossing of your legs. And you can bring your hands forward. And here, start to walk the hands to the front. Until you can't walk them anymore. And now if you want, you can bring the elbows to the floor, but that's absolutely optional. You can stay on the hands. And here, tuck the chin. Tuck the chin to the chest and relax the spine, release the spine. Let the head be very heavy and imagine you want to reach the crown of the head to the floor. And you do the same even if you are on your elbows. Relax the shoulders. Now if you are on the elbows, straighten the arms again. Lift the head, look forward, and now walk your hands to the right, the hands and the torso. See if you can bring the left arm a little bit more to the front. And you can bring the forehead towards the knee or the chest on the thigh. And as you breathe, you feel the left side stretching, creating space between every, what do you call them? Oh, well, in the rib cage, let's say that. One more full cycle of breath. On the next exhale, you walk the hands back to the center. And then you walk the hands and the torso to the left. See if you can bring reach the right arm forward, forward, forward. So as you breathe, you can really feel the right side opening. And they're called the ribs. You create space between your ribs, but it sounds a bit meaty to me. Anyway, one more full cycle of breath. And on the next exhale, walk the hands back to the center and then back towards you. Good. And from here, tabletop position. So you know the position, the wrists under the shoulders, the knees under the hips, and the feet disappear flat behind the knees. I will continue warming up the neck and the spine, and we'll take a few rounds of cat-cows. So as you inhale, you drop the belly, you arch the back, you lift the tailbone, you look up or forward, and you stretch the front side of the body. As you exhale, you tuck the tailbone, you tuck the chin, you press the floor. Imagine you want to send the heart towards the ceiling. 2 more. Inhale, arch the back. Look up or look forward, open the chest. And as you exhale, round, press on the hands, tuck the chin, bring the heart to the ceiling. Gaze towards the navel. 1 last time. Inhale, arch, look up, open. And as you exhale, you round. Oh, that really feels good. And then you can come back to a neutral position. All right. Now, we'll twist to the left. So, lean on the right knee and on the right hand. And as you inhale, you open the left arm to the left. And as you exhale, you thread the left arm underneath the right, but we don't touch. The head and the shoulder hover, and you want to reach forward with the left fingertips. 2 more. Inhale to open and twist. Look up, elongate, create space again. And as you exhale, thread the left arm underneath the right, and you reach as far forward as you can. 1 more time. Inhale to open. And exhale, thread the left arm underneath the right. Elongate, elongate, elongate. Inhale to open. And exhale, released. Left wrist underneath the left shoulder. And we do that to the right. So lean on the left hand, lean on the left knee a little bit. As you inhale, open to the right. Activate the fingertips to the ceiling. And as you exhale, right arm underneath the left. Reach, 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 reach. Again. Inhale to open. Elongate. And exhale, reach underneath the left arm, reach forward. I mean, it's to the side, but you got it. Inhale to open 1 last time. And as we exhale, we thread the right arm underneath the left. We inhale to open again. And as we exhale, we bring the right arm underneath the left. Good. So we all know downward dog, and the next one is called puppy pose. And puppy pose, it's a bit like, no, it has nothing to do with downward dog, never mind, it's just another dog name. So the idea, it's also called melting heart. So we want to melt the heart to the floor. So you can walk your hands to the front of the mat. Keep the butt over the knees, and now melt your heart towards the mat. You can bring the forehead or you can bring the chin to the floor. The idea is to have the chest on the floor. It's not possible always. So don't worry about it. We won't stay here very long. Feel a nice stretch in the shoulders. Now very slowly you can slide the legs on the floor and come to your belly. Good. And now open the legs as wide as the mat. Bring the elbows underneath the shoulders. And let's find a Sphinx pose or a variation of Sphinx pose here. So my elbows are right under the underneath the shoulders. Yeah, that's right. And the middle finger is pointing towards the front of the mat. Now with the fingertips, grab the mat and pull on the mat. So you want to thread the heart forward. So you don't push, you pull. You should see the difference here. Open the heart. You can gaze forward, or you can again tuck the chin to release the spine. See what you want to do here. So 2 options. And you want to gently squeeze the butt so you can bring the pubic bone to the floor, and you press the top of the feet on the floor. 2 more cycles of breath here. And you can gently press on the elbows as well. Now, if your chin is tucked, you can lift the head, and now we'll go to seal pose. So you can open the hands a little bit, just a little bit. Now press on the hands and lift and straighten the arms. So you don't want to be here because that's painful. You want to press on the hands, open the chest, squeeze the bum. Squeeze the bum, that's what I'm saying. And press the pubic bone on the floor. Now, if you don't like this one, you can go back to Sphinx pose. And here again, you can tuck the chin and you can release the spine. See what you want to do. If you feel a pinch in the lower back, if you feel pain, go back to Sphinx. Otherwise, you're staying still for 2 more cycles of breath. On the next and exhale, lower the elbows to the floor. Zip your legs so your feet are not together. Bring the forehead on the floor and the hands underneath the shoulders. And from here we go to child's pose. So press on the hands and bring your butt towards the ears. Extend the arms forward and find child's pose with closed knees, alright? Take 1 full breath here. Now look forward, press on the hands, lift the upper body up, of course if it's lift, and now sink the hips to the floor and find this variation of a cobra. Look up, open the chest, take an inhale here, and as we exhale we go back to child's pose. We'll do this 2 more times. Inhale, look forward, exhale, press on the hands, lift the bum, sink the hips towards the mat, open the chest, look up. And as you exhale, you bring the hips back to the heels. 1 more time. Inhale, look forward, press on the hands, exhale, sink the hips to the floor. Inhale to look up, open the chest. Now stay here, tuck the toes, take a big inhale, and as you exhale, downward dog. You might have to adjust the position of the feet. You can move in the position. You can lift the heels one after the other. Maybe you want to lift them both at the same time. You can sway your hips from side to side. Shake your head yes and no. Open the fingers wide. And come to stillness. Come to a still down dog. Press your hips up and then back. Lift the hips up and then back. Press the skin that is behind the legs. Now we take a variation of downward dog. So make 1 step forward with your feet. And now open your feet as wide as the mat. So we are in a shorter and wider downward dog. Now with the right hand, you come and you grab either the outside of the left ankle, or maybe the left calf muscle, or maybe the left thigh. See what's possible, just not the knee, please. And now press the right elbow to the right and twist underneath the left armpit. Do what you can here, do your best. It's a little bit of a challenging pose, but it's really good. Press on the left hand. Take a big inhale here. And as you exhale, release the right hand forward. And now left hand grabs the outside of the right ankle or the calf muscle or the thigh. Pull on that part of the leg. Bring the left knee, the left elbow to the side and roll underneath the right armpit. And you gaze up. You press on the right hand. You press your hips back. And you breathe. Now big breath in, exhale, release the left hand forward, and now walk your hands between your feet at the back of the mat. Bend the knees and find a extended ragdoll pose.
And here you can even bounce a little bit between the legs if you wanted to. You can just dangle, you can sway from side to side. Make sure you can shake the head yes and no. No tension in the neck. Alright, now release if you had your elbows in the hands, release the elbows, bring the hands on the floor and open your feet. So your toes are outside of the mat and your heels are in, so you can get ready for yogic squat. Now bend the knees and bring your hips low. You can be on the toes if you want. You don't have to be flat on the feet. You can absolutely be on the toes. So the knees are pointing upward as well as the feet. Bring your hands in front of your heart in the prayer position. Let me just face you to show you what's next. You want to press the knee away to start with, so we open the hips. Maybe you want to sway from side to side, finding a little bit of movement. Now, I give you two options for your hands. You can either grab your ankles, or you can place the hands underneath the feet, so the thumb is in the crease of your ankle here. So bring the top of the hands on the floor. So the palm of the hand and the sole of the foot are against one another. And the thumb is in the crease of the ankle, or you just grab your ankles. It's called wind release. So I'll let you imagine what the purpose of this position is. Now we'll do 5 of those. We inhale looking up, opening the chest. And as we exhale, we straighten the legs as much as we can, maybe not as straight as mine, and we gaze between the legs and we relax the head. Inhale, bend the knees, open the chest, look up. And as you exhale, straighten the legs, look back. Relax the head. Inhale, bend the knees, open the chest, look up. And exhale, straighten the legs, look back. Relax the head. One more time. Inhale, bend the knees, look up. And as you exhale, legs are straight, look down. Now stay here. I'm going to go back to the back of the mat. Relax the hands. Heel toe the feet until they are hips distance apart. Bring your hands on your hips and very slowly rise up. Slowly, 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 so we don't see little butterflies. Good, and welcome to standing. From here, you can adjust your clothes. It's always a good moment to do that. You can interlace the fingers in front of you, revolve the palms, and lift the arms above the head. Relax the shoulders. Find your drishti, your focal point. Now make sure you are at the far back, at the far edge of the mat, like really back. And now come on the toes as you inhale. Squeeze the glutes, squeeze the bum. Now make a little step forward with the left foot. A little step forward with the right foot. Little forward with the left. With the right. With the left. The right, until you come to the front of the mat. When you are at the front of the mat, take a big inhale to reach high, reach, and exhale, lower down, and maybe you want to shake it out a little bit. All right, well done. Let's do 2 sun salutations. So bring your big toes to touch. Open your heels, lift your kneecaps, tailbone down, pelvis forward, roll the shoulders back, open the chest, find your tall mountain. Find your center here. Feel yourself grounded through the feet and very light through the crown of the head. Elongate the spine and really plant the feet firmly on the floor. Now bring your hands to your heart. As you inhale, lift the arms above the head, find your tall mountain. And as you exhale, hinge from the hips, toe the weight towards the toes, fold forward. Relax the head completely. Inhale halfway up, press on the shins, open the chest, look forward. As you exhale, bend the knees, hands on the floor, right foot steps back. The left knee has a 90-degree angle and the right heel is pushing back. Inhale to open the chest and elongate the spine. And as you exhale, you find your high plank. We'll hold the high plank for 5. You can bring the knees on the floor if you don't want to hold your high plank. 4. Squeeze the bum. Squeeze the glutes. 3. I know I should count a lot faster than that. 2. 1. Knees on the floor. Shift the weight forward. Bend the elbows in. Chin, chest on the floor. The butt is lifted. Slide the legs on the floor. As you inhale, press on the hands and find a cobra. Sternum forward, heart is forward. Elbows are hugging the ribcage and pressing back. Now tuck the toes, come on the knees and big exhale to downward dog. Maybe you want to take a little bit more movement in the position if you need to, or you can hold the dog in stillness. As you inhale, lift the right leg high to the ceiling. As you exhale, look forward and bring the right foot between the hands. You want to make a big step. You can grab the ankle to bring the foot at the front of the mat if you need to. Inhale, look forward, elongate the spine. As you exhale, press on the right foot, bring the left foot to meet the right at the front of the mat and fold Uttanasana. Big circle with the arms around the body to lift yourself up to your tall mountain. And as you exhale, hands to the heart. Left side. Inhale, rise. And exhale, slowly fold forward. Relax the head completely. Weight towards the toes. Inhale, halfway up. Open the chest, long spine. Exhale, bend the knees, hands on the floor. Left foot steps back. 90-degree angle on the right knee. Inhale to open and elongate. And as you exhale, find your high plank. And again, you can drop the knees on the floor or you can hold the high plank for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees on the floor. Shift the weight forward, bend the elbows in, chin, chest on the floor. Now slide the legs, see if the belly can just hover the floor. Press on the hands and find your cobra. Maybe it's a small cobra, maybe it's a high cobra. Whatever cobra you have, you want to press the heart forward. Now tuck the toes, big exhale, downward dog. Take 2 cycles of breath here. Pressing the floor firmly with the hands. Fingertips wide open. Feet hips distance apart and you gaze towards your belly button or towards the knees. Now as you inhale, lift the left leg high. As you exhale, left foot forward between the hands. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, press on the feet, come forward and fold. Crown of the head reaches for the floor. Inhale to open and rise. Tall mountain. And exhale, hands to the heart. Good. We'll do it one more time, but a little bit faster, really connecting breath to movement. Hands to your heart. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway up. And as we exhale, right foot steps back. Inhale, open the chest, look forward. Exhale, high plank. Knees on the floor. Shift forward. Elbows bend, hugging the ribcage. Chin, chest on the floor. Slide the legs, press on the hands. Inhale for cobra. Tuck the toes, press back. Exhale, downward dog. Take 1 full cycle of breath here. Now as you inhale, lift the right leg high. Exhale, right foot forward between the hands. Inhale to look forward and open the chest. Exhale, step at the front of the mat and fold. Uttanasana, forward fold. Circle the arms around. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Left side. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Hinge from the hips, relax the head. Inhale, halfway up. And as we exhale, bend the knees, left foot steps back. Inhale to look forward, and as we exhale, right foot meet the left, high plank. Knees on the floor, elbows over the wrist, bend the elbows in, chin, chest, slide the legs, press on the hands, cobra. Tuck the toes, big exhale, downward dog. Inhale, exhale. Inhale to lift the left leg up. Exhale, left foot steps forward between the hands. Inhale to open your chest. Exhale, fall forward at the front of the mat. Circle the arms around. Inhale all the way up. Close your eyes. Exhale, hands to the heart. Release the arms alongside the body. And take a moment here to catch your breath. Take a moment here to feel the energy flowing from the crown of the head to the toes, to the fingertips. Maybe you can feel a bit of vibration in the jaw. Really tune into the sensations here. Notice what's different. Notice how the body and the mind react to your sun salutations. Now take a big breath in. Exhale. And open your eyes. All right. Now bring your feet about shoulders distance apart. So wider than the hips. But mind you, your shoulders are not that big, all right? Your shoulder, so try to visualize how broad are your shoulders. Now bring the hands in front of you, interlace the fingers and release the index. And as you, let me go a little bit here. And as you inhale, lift the arms above the head, so the index are pointing to the ceiling. Now tuck the tailbone in and squeeze the glutes. Now as you inhale, you reach high, and as you exhale, we hinge from the hips with a flat back. And we come with a flat back and we stop halfway up. So my spine is parallel to the floor. I'm reaching forward with my fingertips. Use the core to hold yourself here. Weight is towards the toes. Now take another big inhale. And as you exhale, you release down. Good. Now you can release the arms. And you can, with your peace fingers, so with your 3 first fingers, grab your big toe. As you inhale, look halfway up. And as you exhale, you send the elbows to the side. You sink forward. You bring the crown of the head towards the floor. The chest towards the thighs. You relax the head. And you keep pulling the elbows to the side so you can come a little closer to the thighs. Relax the head completely. Suck your belly button in so you create space. My butt is lifted up. We'll stay here for 2 more breaths. Now inhale halfway up. Relax, release the toes. Bring the hands on the floor in front of you so you can bend the knees to do that. Bring the right foot back and the left foot back. You find yourself in a high plank. And now we lower down on the belly. You can do it by bending the elbows or you can bring the knees on the floor. So slowly bend the elbows and come all the way down on your belly. Good. And here you can again open the legs as wide as the mat. So 1 foot on each corner of the mat, but press the top of the feet on the hands. And now bring your hands outside of the mat, align with the shoulders and make a little tent with your fingertips. So only the fingertips on the floor. It's like a little cup. Whatever you call it, fingertips on the floor. Forehead on the floor. Now as you inhale, press on the fingertips and lift the chest. It's a variation of a cobra position here. Now, inhale to look forward. And as you exhale, you dip the left shoulder towards the mat and you gaze above the right arm. Inhale, center. Lift the chest. Exhale, dip the right shoulder to the mat and gaze over the left arm. Inhale, center, 1 more time. As you exhale, dip the left shoulder to the floor, gaze over the right arm. Inhale. center. And as you exhale, dip the right shoulder and gaze over the left arm. Inhale, center, lift. And as you exhale, you can lower down and you can make a little pillow with your hands and relax the forehead on the top of your hands. And maybe sway your hips from side to side. Just take a little bit of movement here with the hips. Alright, now come to stillness. Now extend the arms in a T position. So with the palm facing down. As you inhale, press the pubic bone on the floor, lift the legs and lift the arms. If you don't want to lift the legs, you don't have to do it. Now this is our inhale. As we exhale, left arm forward, right hand towards the right knee and you gaze back. Inhale in a T position. As you exhale, right arm forward, left arm towards the left knee and you gaze back. One more time. Inhale in a T or in a cross. Exhale, left arm forward, right arm back, gaze back. Inhale in a cross. And as you exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, cross. Exhale, lower down. And again, you can make a little pillow with the hand to rest the forehead. And you can sway your hips from side to side. Alright, now zip your legs, forehead on the floor, hands underneath the shoulders, press back to to child's pose. Press the floor away from you so you can release the lower back. Now bring the hands on top of your bum and interlace the fingers and your forehead is on the floor. And from here, lift the hands above towards the sky. So we stretch the shoulders here. We stay here for 2 more breaths. And slowly release. Good. Now come and sit on your heels. And lift the torso. Alright, let me just go towards the front of the mat. Alright, now come on your knees. We'll take camel pose. We'll stay in our backbend series. So you can tuck the toes and you can bring the heels up. Make sure that your knees are aligned with the hips, aligned with the shoulders. Whoopsie, whoops, I'm losing balance. And now you can bring the hands in the lower back with the fingers pointing towards the floor. Now close the elbows and squeeze the glute. And as you inhale, press the hips forward. And I give you option here. So you want to bring the chest towards the ceiling. You can hold the head or you can let the head dangle back. It's a bit demanding. Squeeze the glutes here. On your next breath in, rise up. And as you exhale, sit on the heels, but stay on the toes. So at the same time, we stretch the toes. Hands on the laps. Catch your breath, observe the sensation for a few moments here. Open your eyes and we'll do it again. So I'll give you other options. You can take the exact same variation we did with the hands on the floor, or you'll be able to release the hands towards the heels. You decide, you don't have to do it, but if you want to try, by all means do it. Remember to squeeze the glute and to press the hips forward. Now hands in the lower back, close the elbows, open the chest. As you inhale, you press the hips forward, you send the heart to the ceiling. So again, you can stay here, or maybe the left hand comes on the left foot and the right hand comes on the right foot. But you keep pressing the hips forward. And again, this variation is absolutely optional. Wherever we are, we stay for 2 more breaths. Keep pressing the hips forward. If you're holding the feet, hands in the lower back.
Inhale to rise. Exhale to lower down. And relax here. Top of the feet on the floor, hands on your laps. And again, take a moment to observe. Observe whatever is going on. And open your eyes. All right, now you can shift your hips to the right or to the left and bring your legs forward. So we've done quite a lot of back bend, so now we have to counterpose and do forward bend. So we'll take a little variation today. You can come on your heels and bend the knees. Bring your arms to the side. And here, just rest your chest on your thighs. Open your feet as wide as the hip. And let yourself rest here. Maybe the head can even go between the knees. So your chest is in contact with the thighs. And now from here, maybe you can walk the heels a little bit more forward. But when the chest loses contact with the thighs, you stop. So walk the heels centimeters by centimeters. And if you see that the chest stays in contact, it's fine. And again, when the chest loses contact with the thighs, you stay where you are. Relax the head. Relax the back of the neck, the spine. And breathe. Two more full cycle of breath. And on the next inhale, you can slowly lift the torso. Ooh, and rise. All right, now we need to twist your spine. So bring the, you know me and my left and right, the left knee towards you. And now the left foot over the right thigh. Activate the right foot. The left hand comes right behind you, really right behind you. And now with the right elbow, you can hug the right knee. You inhale looking forward, activate the right foot. And as you exhale, you look back. So you twist. When you inhale, you press on the back hand, you lift the chest, you reach through the crown of the head. And when you exhale, you have more space to twist. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to twist. Now take a big inhale. As you exhale, first you release the head. And then you untwist. And we can change side. So you bring the right knee towards you. Right foot over the left thigh. Right hand right behind you. With the left elbow, you hug the right knee. Activate the left foot. Hi, Mia. Inhale, lengthen, press on the back hand, and as you exhale, you twist. I know. Inhale, reach through the crown of the head, and exhale, twist a little deeper. Two more breaths. Now big inhale, exhale, release the head, and then untwist. Good. And release the legs. Okay, so I have to change side. And we take a little bit of a boat pose. Yeah, move me, move. So bend the knees up, slide the hands behind the thighs, and I will give you as many variations as I have for you today. Roll the shoulders back and open the chest. Now find your sweet spot of balance on the tailbone and lift the calf muscles off the floor. So you can stay here. You could even grab your wrist behind the thighs if you wanted to. So that's option one. Option two, extend your arms to the side. Good, squeeze the belly, open the chest, and if it shakes, it's normal. Look at her. You're silly. Good, take a big breath here,
and exhale, release. So that's option 1 and 2, and now I'll take you to option 3. Roll the shoulders back, open the chest, sweet spot of balance. Option 1, you can stay here. Option 2, you can stay here, or options 3, straighten the legs. But if it means that you don't have a long spine, I'd rather you stay here. Now, wherever you are, tap the right toes to the floor and lift. Left toes and lift. Right, lift, left and lift. One more time. Right toes and lift, left toes and lift. And now squeeze the knees to your chest. Little ball to release. Ooh. And feet on the floor. Now make sure you're having a space behind you so we can go down. It's always good news when we go on the back. Extend the arms, gently round the upper back, and with control unroll the spine on the mat. Vertebra by vertebra. Control, grace, elegance. Oh, it's hard. And down. Ooh, all right. Now, we'll take a leg up the wall. You can do that with a leg if you wanted to, with a wall, not with a leg, with a wall. Or you can stay where you are. So make sure your head, your neck, your spine, and your tailbone are aligned. Arms alongside the body facing down. And now just lift the legs towards the ceiling in a vertical position. Point the toes towards the ceiling. Make sure the lower back is on the floor, so you want to squeeze the lower belly so we don't have a gap between the lower back and the floor. I will stay here for about, 30 seconds. You can close your eyes and you can visualize the flow of energy from the toes going down the legs. These poses, my friends, they slow down the aging process. I don't know why, but that's one of the purpose of this pose. You know that in yoga, every pose has a purpose. If your legs are shaking again, it's only the energy flowing. It means that you are alive. It's a good thing. A few more breaths here. Now take a big breath in, and as you exhale, bend the knees and give yourself a big hug. And you can roll on the spine from right to left. Alright, now come to the center, and now slide the hands behind the thighs, and now we roll on the spine, the whole length of the spine, about 5 times. It's really good to activate the energy within. So start to roll from the tailbone to the upper back. Really feel the spine being massaged. It's actually feel really good. Two more for me, or maybe just one more, but I just do 2 just because I can. Hop, and then you can come back on the back again. Whoopsie. Now you can hug your knees into your chest, you can roll on the side, and before Shavasana you can find your happy baby pose. So open the knees wider than the torso, lift your feet, imagine you want to push the floor with your feet. Now grab the big toes, or maybe grab the outside of the feet, or grab the ankles, and press the knees towards the floor. You want to keep the lower back on the floor, you want to keep your shoulders relaxed. This happy baby pose is really good if you have lower back pain. Now if you want, you can play a little bit around, you can extend one leg, ooh, and then bend it, extend the other leg, maybe extend both legs at the same time, maybe roll on the side, from side to side, you can fall, you won't fall for far. Find a bit of movement, last final movement before Shavasana, so take anything that you want to do here. Maybe you want to take another twist. Maybe you want to take a big stretch. And then when you're ready, ready, you can release in Shavasana. So bring one foot on each corner of the mat. Extend the arms alongside the body with the palm facing up. Make sure the feet are completely relaxed, falling on each side. Now take a deep breath in through the nose. And big open mouth, exhale. And now let go. Let go of any control over the body or the breath. And for the next few minutes, you can allow yourself, allow the body and allow the mind to sink into relaxation. And if you're tempted to skip Shavasana, don't skip it. Stay on your mat for a few more minutes. Shavasana is the moment the body integrates the benefit of your yoga practice and the mind as well. It's a moment of stillness and quiet. The transition between the yoga practice and whatever comes next in your day. Just a few minutes where you can relax the entire body from the toes to the crown of the head. And you can relax the mind, letting go of any thoughts, any to-do lists, with your full awareness on your breath. Inhaling and exhaling softly. And you can stay in Shavasana for as long as you want. You can pause the video and go back on the floor, relaxing. Or you can take a deep breath in through the nose and exhale. Wiggle the fingers and the toes. Move your head from one side to the other. Maybe stretch the arms behind the head, point the toes towards the front of the room and the fingers towards the back. You can yawn. And whenever you're ready, bring your knees to your chest. And you can roll on the side, on either side. And then you can gently make your way back to a seated position with the legs crossed and the eyes closed. Find a gentle lift in your heart. And here you can come back to the intention you set at the beginning of this practice. Place your hands in front of your heart. And to close this time in our practice, we'll chant together the peace mantra Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. You can inhale deeply to chant. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Inhale. Exhale. May there be peace in your thoughts, peace in your words, and peace in your hearts. Namaste. Thank you, beautiful yogis. I really hope you enjoyed this practice. If so, you can like the video, you can give me a comment, you can share it with whoever needs a bit of yoga in their life, and I reckon everyone needs yoga in their life. And I will see you next time on your mat. Bye!